All right, infinity shoulder rotation. So let's talk a little bit about how we might go about learning this shoulder rotation. So it has different names. It's essentially just a shoulder rotation, except I like to do it with a bit of a spinal rotation component. They feel really, really good in the shoulder. They feel really good in the spine. I love to use these as a warm up for all kinds of things. And I even like to do them on rest days just because they feel so good. But they are a little bit tricky the first time that you do them. So let's talk a little bit about how we might go about developing this skill, we'll call it, since they are tricky. So essentially, we'll start with one hand. To learn it, we'll use one hand. But what's going on is there's a circle happening in the front and in the body. So you can call them arm circles as well. You can think about it that way. There's a circle happening behind the body, a circle happening in front of the body. Circle behind the body, circle in front of the body. So we always have these circles happening. Same when we introduce the other hand. We have a circle happening behind the body and a circle in front of the body all the time. So the way that I like to think about starting the movement is with a sweeping motion in the front of the body. So we're going to sweep the hand upward, we're going to send it backwards, and we're going to create a circle going clockwise. So clockwise circle, and as we bring the arm back in front of us to do the next circle, it's going to be a counterclockwise circle. So it's always a circle in the back, a circle in the front, a circle in the back, and a circle in the front. So clockwise circle behind us, counterclockwise circle in front of us. Clockwise circle behind us, counterclockwise circle in front of us. And this is essentially the motion. Circle behind us, circle in front of us. And so now we can introduce the next hand. Your opposite hand follows the leading hand. So I can start this way here where I swing one hand forward, I do that circle, and this hand is just following, except while the back hand is doing that clockwise circle, while we're doing the clockwise circle behind us with the leading hand, the opposite hand is going to do a counterclockwise circle in front of us. But all you really got to think about is that there's a circle happening behind us and a circle happening in front of us, and they alternate. So just go slow. And it makes this sort of helicopter shape once you start getting the hang of it. And you can follow, your eyes can follow the leading hand. It's one nice way to go about it. So I'm making this circle behind us, the circle in front of us. So as this hand makes the circle behind us, the opposite hand makes a circle in front of us, and it follows behind. And once you feel, you don't have to have the spinal component. It can be just infinity circles where it's mainly a joint rotation happening in the shoulder. But if you lock into a strong PPT and you essentially do this spinal rotation, that's what feels really good. You start getting your spine cracking, your chest cracking. So that's what I'm doing here. That's the next level. And then you can switch hands. Switch. You can play with the speed. But just take it slow and just remember, circle behind us, circle in front of us, circle behind, and just practice one hand at a time. Lead with the circle behind us, circle in front of us, circle behind us, circle in front of us. And yeah, these are your shoulder circles, shoulder rotations with spinal extension, spinal rotation, whatever we want to call them.